So you can see a lot of the work is now going to be done in Google Drive. It's just a matter of putting files into the right folders. Once those files and folders are located on the Google site, you really shouldn't have to touch your Google site much at all. It's really just about what goes into those files and folders in Google Drive, and those changes get mirrored automatically onto your curriculum mapping site. So you're going to work on this throughout the year, and there's a couple last steps that I want to show you. One I mentioned in the previous video, and that's sharing files and folders with people who are going to look at your map but not necessarily contribute to it. Currently, I have this site set up so that the only people who can view these inserted Google Docs and folders are the people that are contributing to the site. So my colleagues that teach ELA 9. If an administrator were to try to view this site, they would see a message that said, you are not authorized to view this file, because even though the site is public, the document that's inserted on the site is not. And even though my resources page for my biography unit is public, this particular page is not. So what would that look like for the end user? I'm going to go back to ELA 9, and I'm just going to remove the sharing settings from our colleague. Okay, and I'm going to open up that person's website. Okay, so they're going to go to our ELA 9 website. Because they don't have sharing settings for that folder, they get this message: you need permission to view that folder. And because they don't have permissions to the unit outline, they get a message that says you need permission. So the last step that you'll want to do in Google Drive is to share your site not only with the people who are going to contribute to the site, but also the people that need to see it, mainly your building and district administrators. So you can change them to view only access, but you'll want to make sure they have access to all of the files and folders that are going to be on your curriculum mapping site. So add whoever you might need to view your site. At the very least, it should be your principal, assistant principals, assistant superintendent, and superintendent. So you can send them view-only access to those materials. Once you've shared that with them, the last thing you're going to want to do is submit your site to us so that we know your site is ready to be linked to. So I'm going to go back to the home page of my entire site, and this is the address for my entire site. Okay, so this is what I want to copy. It's okay if you include home in there as well. So I'm going to highlight that address, and I'm going to right click and choose copy. Then I'm going to go to this website, bit.ly/QUFSD maplink. And when I hit the enter key, it's going to bring up a Google form for me to complete. And I just need to fill in the sections of this form. What building, what subject area, what is the name of the course, and then paste the link. So that is this. Whatever I just copied, I need to right click and paste it in. This will collect all of our sites into one spreadsheet so that we can create a page of links to all of our maps. So before April 1st, you need to make sure that this form is complete and submitted so that we have a link to your map.